Valley's bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new one under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
Oof. Yo. Ah, crap. Alright, I'll be honest, nerves. I'm still, like, iffy on the whole... Like, way too many updates. Like, on the whole, drivers thing from last time. Like, I wish I could say I'm joking, but... Time's limited and I don't want to mess this up. Hey, this counts as a perfect excuse to show off what I've been doing in the meantime. Yeah, no. Oh, I need to get my head in shape. Yeah, no, I was pretty much off stream. Finally finished the whole Raiden build, Sarah build. Why do I keep saying? It's they're technically done. Technically. So pretty much the main thing that we're going to be gunning for today is honestly this. I was doing it for too long that I completely forgot that it's like, oh hey, yo, it's like it's Albedo gives us a cool sword round 2, but this time it's actually his sword. He finally has an actual sword he can use after over a year. Because normally I was like, hey, you could use this, but I always felt weird, so it was just like Harbinger of Dawn. Like he existed as one of the few characters that could use a 3-star weapon, but now it's like, hey, he's actually meant to use this. There he is, this fucker. I'm not joking about Harbinger of Dawn. I'm gonna feel nervous losing this weapon because nearly the whole team was built around making sure that he stays above 90 and everything in order to get him back up just in case. Mainly just because of the crit rate and the crit damage. I really... Because that crit rate jumps up. Because the crit rate doesn't show unless you're equipping it. But the crit damage does.
All the world holds dear.
If it wasn't on the mountain. If it wasn't on the mountain, I'd like to use this team. Now, instead we go at the new and improved Pyro team. New and improved by simply just went... If I'm fighting something that definitely needs fire the most, I swap out Fischl and put in Sucrose. And it works. Incredibly well.
Hey, Tomate!
Just nervous about everything. Ooh.
Is that Albedo? Why is he leaving?
I just realized I got to be lucky as hell. I get to go through the whole story because it's over. I think the last one was Sunday, 3 days ago.
Hello, you two.
I don't have to worry about
It's been
anything.
a long time.
The stream literally
Are you
will not
having
end
a
until we
really
do it.
serious discussion right now or something?
Just a regular catch-up. We meet here once in a while to go through any recent developments in our research projects.
There's too much work for them to go up now.
Missed him. Maybe we should have hollered to him.
The perfect excuse of
He
why we
didn't
never
look
run
in the
into
best
him.
of moods just now, though. Was he upset about something? If so, he probably wouldn't have been in the mood to help out anyway. Upset? You mean Albedo? Yeah, he wasn't looking his usual self. Upset? Uh-oh. I wonder if...
What are you looking at me for?
He's like, why are you looking at me? I don't know the
wonder
plot.
if Timaeus' research topic is
Oh, shit.
so boring that
But
Albedo
you
finally
hate him.
snapped.
You hate him. What
Surely
the fuck?
not.
It's like, bro, I'm
It's
just
not
here.
that boring, is it?
Nah. Anyway, Paimon wanted to ask you for a favor, Timaeus.
A favor? Well, sure. How can I help?
Well,
Like, want to do something serious? Nah, you just bored him so hard that he had to leave.
Sweets in the mountains the other day. But if Paimon eats them all, then they'll all be gone. So Paimon isn't ready to finish them all yet. Paimon was thinking maybe you could make a device that you put fruits in and it turns them into juice. That way, they'll be preserved for as long as Paimon needs.
So you need a juicer.
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that sort of thing is a little...
Huh? Seems pretty straightforward to Paimon. Can't you do it?
Like alchemy can do anything.
Paimon, I'm afraid you've entered into the realm of the weird and wonderful with this one.
That was a just a weird one.
Okay. So how about you, Sucrose? Any idea?
I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it falls within my area of expertise. I could give it a try if you really want, but I'd probably just end up giving all your precious fruits arms and legs.
Whoa, your tone is so calm, but your words are so terrifying. You'd think I'd be used to this by now.
Well, as you know, my focus is on bioalchemy. Besides, keeping things fresh forever is just not possible. If you just wanted to modify certain properties of the fruit or their seeds, on
Oh
the
yeah,
other hand,
that's her
I'd
bit.
easily be able to help with that. Alchemists usually focus in on their own research areas. Take us, for example. Timaeus,
That's what my all the alchemists. We all have our
very different
specialty.
research
That's
goals,
pretty much
say.
what they're going.
Paimon, your idea is very imaginative, but it's beyond Timaeus's and my ability. I don't think even Albedo can make such an incredible device.
That's
After all,
mechanical.
Alchemy is not mechanics. There is a big difference between the two.
Huh? Well, excuse
God, this is how the event started.
overestimating the power of alchemy.
In fact, before Albedo showed up, everyone in Mondstadt thought alchemy was useless. Of course, we know better now. But even then, I have to admit, alchemy is only one of the many wondrous arts in the world.
Oh god, you know it's
It's certainly not some kind of all-powerful magic that can simply take a substance and preserve it indefinitely. Sorry. That wasn't meant as a criticism against you personally.
Hey, nah, that means that you love your field.
Paimon just wanted some fruit juice. What's wrong with that?
Oh, of course, these are just Timaeus's and my subjective opinions on the matter. If you're really intent on pursuing this wondrous device, you can try your luck asking Albedo. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If he has no idea how to make one either, you'll have to give up on the idea.
We literally know Diluc. Why would we not go with Diluc?
He doesn't seem to be in a good mood today, though. What if he ignores us?
He
No,
won't.
Diluc prefers
Albedo
juice
is
anyway.
Not
He
that
wouldn't.
kind of person.
See, looks like these.
So where is Albedo heading to anyway? Dragonspine?
Unless he specifically says otherwise.
Okay, so I was right to
Dragonspine
just
is
go
where
with the
he
pirate
usually
team.
goes. He seems particularly fond of that place. And somehow, the cold doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Fuck,
Then
I
let's
gave
go
the
to
title as a
Dragonspine to
joke. I
find
didn't think it
him.
would actually.
Come on, there's no time to lose.
Hey, wait. There. Ah, it's been so long since we've been to Dragonspine. I kind of did like everything in Dragonspine like immediately, so I never really had like a reason to honestly go back. Okay, I think the last time I was actually there honestly was grinding stuff up for Eula because it's like, hey, it's a banner, so I was like, let me just get everything ahead of time. Wait, what? I have to teleport. What am I doing? So, you know, it was just fighting that, like, cryo cube over and over. 46. Oh, wait, yo, wait, Amber?
This looks lively. What's the
Oh,
occasion?
God, I can tell my game's messing up.
Let's go and have a look.
My Drawson slowly had her pop
Hey,
in.
Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out here.
Mm.
Amber? Cyrus?
Oh, you know what's real? Her
Talon?
finally gave her a theme.
What's everyone doing at Dragonspine? Don't you mind the cold?
Cocky, unlucky in learning, and literally pyro.
Oh, the Traveler is joining us too. Oh, great! Fantastic! Wonderful! The more the merrier.
I agree. I feel much better with the Traveler
Yeah, aren't you
joining
the one
us.
that we had to save
Definitely
anyway?
the kind of person you want to have around in a
Like
tight
it-
spot.
Yeah, you're the one that we saved at the end of the last event. Okay, I blame you. You're the entire reason why I'm stuck playing support whenever I did multiplayer. That's how I got real good with Bennett.
Oh, right! Paimon remembers most of these people are from the Adventurers Guild. Then again, it seems a certain Outrider is doing too.
Allow me to explain. The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine.
Again.
As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve, but it's dangerous to go alone. So,
Not wrong.
we made a plan for senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances. Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together!
It hasn't been half. No, wait, no. There's no way it's been half.
It's a great plan, isn't it? Hey,
I don't even remember
you are
anymore.
an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must be willing to join us and help out.
It's like, okay, but what, Amber, what are you doing here?
Is the Adventurers Guild short on experienced members?
Well, that's part of it, actually. The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I found a lost kid named Joel. I heard he lives here on the camp, so I escorted him back.
Hey, but Joel's dad.
I know. Joel's father went
He's
missing.
still missing. Oh, God.
I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family. Dragonspine is so bleak and deserted. It must have been so lonely.
That's
for him
kind of scary. Like, imagine being missing for like over a year.
Anyway, I wanted to do something to cheer Joel up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something he enjoys doing.
That's why the special event
It
was
also
doing
gives me a
snowman.
chance to stay here for a while and help Cyrus out.
I'll do it for you.
Aw, really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then. Oh, I invited another friend of mine to join too. She should be here any second. She'll be perfect for this kind of thing.
Oh my God, that's about to be why
Hey,
Yuli also has
Cyrus,
the
we
banner.
gotta take off. Is that okay?
It's perfect
No
timing. I was like, hey, I
Go
finally
ahead.
did her story
I
thing, and then it's
still
like,
have some
congratulations,
final
she's
checks to
here
do, so
again.
I will call you before we depart.
Now imagine if I did this like how, I forgot the other character. I think it's Mona. Mona's one of the few characters that you can have like 2 different meeting points. And so you can run into Mona either with her story mission or with, I think, yeah, it was the first event. Like the star one, the one with when we first meet Scaraboo. And depending on how you meet him, that's how the introduction changes. I don't know if they have it for Eula. They probably do.
Hey, Joel, we're here.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with. Are you here to build a
I
snowman
knew it. It's
too?
her. She's
Build
fucking here.
a snowman.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Amber, you're being far too
Got to think
formal.
this would have been
The
like
child is never
Rosaria
going to
all over
remember
again if
all
I
that.
didn't.
Please, just call me Eula.
Wait, you gotta be kidding me. Is she actually good with kids?
Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me Joel.
Wait.
Auntie Eula?
Uh-oh. Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
All right. If
She's
that's
good
what
with
you want to
kids.
Call me. Go right ahead.
Whoa. Eula just let something go for once?
Amber, what's this I hear about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah, that's something else. But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
Oh, yes, I approve.
Yep, count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in? If so, it's okay. I understand. No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all. Building a snowman
I
with
never
Joel,
expected
are
Eula
we?
to be good with kids.
Sounds wonderful.
Then let's get started. First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies. Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team. Hey, Joel, see that huge tree over there? Wanna race me there?
Yeah, let's do it!
Wow. Those two are fast. It's hard to tell which of them is having more fun. Hey, what's up with you two? Why are you just staring at each other without saying anything?
Well,
Like, no one
Joel
else.
probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city.
Ah,
He doesn't know
so he
me.
doesn't know.
And he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
He's like, oh fuck, someone who doesn't hate me.
You Auntie Eula.
Ah,
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt. It was a surprise, but not in a bad way at all. Indeed. It's just...
well, what is it?
that's the thing.
Ah,
I'm a little worried that I won't be up to the challenge.
I was like, oh, I'm
I
too
have
formal.
never built a snowman before.
Yep.
My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh no! Paimon's starting to feel sorry for Eula.
You sound confident. All right then. Enough small talk
I
for
didn't spend
now.
a good half of a
I
week
see we have a member
gathering
of the
paints to
Adventurers
not
Guild
know how to
joining
make a
us.
snowman.
Greetings. We have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill. How it happened was, we originally asked Fisher
Aw,
to
that's
be
why
our
Fisher wasn't part of
instructor,
this.
but she was busy with something outside of Mondstadt during this period. So, we found another adventurer to fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet. Thank goodness you are here. Ugh.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
In that case,
It's like, just toss it in.
fine.
It's like, you
But
won't.
for that, you will pay.
Huh? Pay for what? Okay.
Don't
I
worry
got
about it. Don't think about it. Just
Ready
go
and
with
willing
it.
to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, Eula. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
Wait. Oh, I thought I was already in. That's the only reason why I tossed it to her.
Why did you give the spot to Eula?
It's like, she needs this.
Oh, okay. You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope on the mountain because of the sheer cold, but not her. Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and, Paimon doesn't feel like going around collecting things. How do you think Amber and Joel are doing? Let's head up the mountain and see what they're up to.
God, I don't miss this mountain. I don't miss it. I'm happy that it's like, hey, we're doing something with it again, but I don't miss it at all. Yeah, it's just because it's cold. That's the one thing I do like about this place. That's one of the few areas that's like, oh, hey, the threat isn't like actually the enemies. And it's like, no, just the actual environment. Just going all in on that. You know, I've gotten a bit too used to like just trying to avoid everything in order to not deal with it. Like that. Like, literally, the worst part of the environment thing is like, yeah, it's fun dealing with it, but then it just results in this awkward situation
Let's light it up.
of
Stand clear.
fighting in weather that you really don't want to deal with.
Let's light it up.
What? You gotta be kidding me. This man really walked entirely away from this camp just to try and shoot me. Let's go. We got a cutscene.
Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already? Could they be in danger? Hurry! Let's go check it out!
Of course, it didn't. one benefit. If doing this raw, I can't imagine having to activate these torches again.
It's coming from that direction!
You know, I'll be fair, I won't ignore you, mainly just because it's fire. It's the only reason why.
Get out of here!
Stand clear.
I gotta fully upgrade supers. Actually, it's not even fully done yet. That's just elemental mastery. Ah. What?
The sound just completely stopped! How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection!
No, that was no elemental sight.
Aw.
At least there's no more of that.
Guess we
There's no more of that.
underestimated
That's one of the things I'm
whatever was
real
behind
happy
it.
that did not happen with
But if
Inazuma.
that's the case,
And I was like, alright, do elemental
exactly
sight
are
and
we
use your
doing with
detective
Sarah?
vision to figure out where it is.
I know that voice.
Huh?
There he
What
is.
brings you to Dragonspine?
You.
Oh, so it was Albedo all along!
All along. Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do.
Immediately
Don't
start
go
talking
sneaking
shit.
around scaring the poop out of people.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits, perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses here if you aren't careful. So, what business brought you here?
We actually came to look for
It's
you.
like, we came
But
here
then
because we
it
need to
turned
figure out how to
into
make a
looking for
juicer,
Amber,
but for some
but
reason
now
we're not
we've
going to the
met
place that
you,
makes juice.
So, we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate
Because
it.
when have I ever done anything that makes any sense?
How dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you.
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
We need you to see if you can make a juicer. That's it.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all?
But this man was the first alchemist that we met, and it's just like everyone just talks shit about him.
Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and
Join
enjoy
the cold
view.
in this winter wonderland.
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
Ah, I see. So you foisted the rookie off onto Eula so that you could wander off and goof around?
We're not goofing around! And Eula was the right person for the job! We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing on Dragonspine?
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I had
Which
yet
one?
to finish.
Like, how many
I came
people
here
have been
because it's a
commissioning him,
quiet
or
place where I can gather my
and the fact that
thoughts,
this at the Inazuma
gather
still has me thinking it's like
inspiration,
it's actually gonna be
and
related to
gather
that.
some raw materials while I'm at it.
Because how often do they have us go back to
Raw
Mondstadt?
materials? For what?
Literally, all of Inazuma, they were having us go back to.
Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver
You gotta be
paint.
kidding me! That's why we had to gather
I
paint
just
for the
ran out of
special
my
event.
previous batch, so I'll collect some ore while I'm here.
It's like surprise. It was about painting all along.
Used to make paint?
Yeah, no, paint's usually made from like
But
types of rock. If
you
you're
have to
careful.
be selective with
Or
the
ore.
specimens you choose. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment is generally viewed as a fake or a defective product.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn.
You want to learn to paint?
No, not
Is
for
it- oh,
me,
hey, time to
for the
learn?
traveler. Paimon wants the
Well, I just get
traveler
tossed
to learn
into
how to
shit.
paint. During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It'd sure be nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So it seems like it's definitely a worthwhile skill to have.
So you want me to? You just tossing on
Why
some me.
not? Once you mastered it, you can paint Paimon.
The same reason why she wanted me to learn how to
Not a
cook.
bad
You learn how
idea.
to cook, you cook stuff for me.
Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite? I have painting materials there.
I thought the paint
You
thing
can
for the
practice
special
while I
event was
give
just
you
like,
some
hey,
guidance.
we just want y'all to like have something real pretty to celebrate the event. Nah, this is actually relevant.
She'll be fine. She is a knight of Favonius after all. Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo. Come
You
on,
are a
let's
real bad
go.
influence.
It's so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
Just have to be back. It's been so long. Yeah, the game was important, but it always felt sad because like there was nothing there. Oh wait, I gotta deal with you. No, I forgot.
Get out of here! Off we go.
Animal test 6308.
I didn't know you had that sound. Oh, this freeze is hurting. Let's do it there. Why was it? What? Why did it go to water? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about. Actually, I need to double check something very important. Okay, I need to do that later. You know, that's how I found out that it's like, hey, if you have like the water swords, I need to be careful. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I was doing it to just like, hey, just to fill it out, get the stuff, and get something random. Mainly just just dump 150 of resources that I have way too much of. And I found that for some reason, Xingqiu's water swords, I don't need to attack. I can just stand by it and it'll just naturally activate. Because just being by it counts as an element. So I can stand by it and switch to a character that has elements and it'll push forward. Like, why are you scared? He's hardly been here.
It's gotta be.
Some things are missing.
Nothing valuable, hopefully. Wait, where's Paimon's Mora?
You say what? What the
It's
fuck?
hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
Alchemy. Oh,
To
fuck.
the
It's about to be them again.
uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
I feel the same way. However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's
You say those
difficult to
three,
draw
but you forgot the
conclusions
Fatui are
based
also
solely on the
still
evidence
here.
at hand. These appear to be
Footprints?
fresh ones, meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down!
How do you
We
mess
can't
up with
let them get
footprints in
away!
snow?
From
Oh,
the
you gotta be
entrance,
kidding
the
me.
footprints go that way.
Oh, that thief!
Wait, oh, it's just that way you remember where to start. Okay. All the Earth, trust it. We're not doing elemental sight anymore. I've used it more that it's like whenever I'm playing, and it's like, oh crap, I can't tell what I'm doing. To just remember. I don't remember this mountain. Remember, it's like, hey, what can I interact with? Oh, hey.
The footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them!
Where'd you hit? Where were you hitting? Oh, hey. I was trying to get Sucrose. There. I didn't have enough, so just take it. But you're close enough. You know what? You're making me glad I chose the priority.
I'm going in! Absorption test. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Retribution!
Let me read you a verse.
How did I miss? Ow, my head hurts. Alright, I need to fix some settings with this game now that I'm realizing.
Stand clear.
All my settings are still old off my old build, so they're probably not, like, being best friends right now. And I'm still on all that's, like, even kind of, like, working. No, let me do, like, what I used to do back in the day in order to check. Something that I really should, like, actually just make a deep. This, click this, set priority, make it high, priority. I know, we see how that works. I don't know if it did anything. Wait, are we really going the exact same route that we went the last time?
That's why we have to hurry.
The footprints stop here.
Our thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. We're going down. Here, more footprints.
They're heading to the cavern.
Oh, it's no one just like, hey, here's a scripted cavern because I want to show off something, but it doesn't make sense outside the story.
Let's go in.
Wait, I have an idea.
Bet.
I'll go in alone.
Huh?
Traveler, please stay here and guard the entrance. This cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts
Oh.
inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should be able to reach the other
This is the
side
benefit. It's
before
like,
he
I've been here
does.
so many times, I actually know this mountain.
Cut him off.
Go
at
for it, go
both
for it.
ends. Good idea.
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered.
I mean, how would we notify?
Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
We'll be fine.
Okay. See you shortly. Of course.
I wonder
I'm
if
so
Albedo
confident.
found the thief. This is taking forever. Really? Huh. Maybe it just feels like a long time because Paimon hates waiting. Waiting is so boring. Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something like...
Absolutely. To
something like... Oh! Look at all that star silver over there. Why don't we gather it up for Albedo?
It's like we have nothing better to do. Time to go gather paint.
Cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens outside, we can be right back here in no time.
Alright, but couldn't I gather and you just wait?
Started.
Immediate. Fine. Fine. They're gonna give me something to use the star silver for. What? Ugh.
Kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about? Hey, this one's not bad. Alright, this should be enough.
What a way to make sure though. It's like, hey, we need to make sure that you're actually using star silver. We'll make it relevant.
Huh? Finally, you're back.
Yes.
That
Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh, so after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was? What a waste. Still, we won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah, for star silver. Look, we got quite a lot. It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny, and others just look like regular lumps of rock with a little shiny bit here or there.
Star silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind.
okay, I was about to say, it's like, what?
I
Why
hadn't
would you say it
thought
like
we would
that?
genuinely go and gather
Like,
some.
weren't you the one who brought it
Well,
up?
you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point. Anyway, it's all the thief's fault for wasting our time.
Yes, it's all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we go.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds. Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of time, actually.
It's like, yes, exactly. Like, yo, no, wait, nah, you don't just let someone slide saying that. You don't say a shit out of nowhere.
Help me!
Oh my god, it's Bennett.
Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help? It's likely an adventurer in danger. Okay.
Look, I don't ignore the voice actor of literally the two characters I think I have the most playtime on. This fucker got himself into a cage.
The voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is anybody there? Help me!
No way! Is that?
What the hell?
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
Whoa! It's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
God, they always do this thing with the key.
Wow.
Look, that thing with Falcon drawing Exodia though, I'm still off
We're
about.
not gonna find the key here, surely.
Purely because I just saw it, I was like, oh wait, this is Slippy. How the hell did they do this?
Uh-oh. We got company.
Oh crap, this is the worst fucking team this could be. Wait.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Animal test 6308.
Stick grain cutter. Grain outlines your...
Got this the right team or not?
Mark 2.
Oh, I just remember this right now. Here, because I have no idea if it's actually working or not.
Off we go.
Mainly because like my drivers are an absolute mess right now. I've messed around with some stuff, so I might, if I sound weird, let me know.
Witness the power of Guwa.
Absorption test.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I think that overloaded is my best way in order to handle electro, but it just doesn't work against these ones.
Oh, so they kept the key with them. Huh. We were searching around for nothing.
Oh, finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed
just
in
doing
with
this
the
for
snow
the
on the
sword.
tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Yep, taking them out was child's play. No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys. I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine? Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers,
Oh,
I'm
you're the
here to
one
help
that's
out the
missing.
rookies. Razor's not an adventurer, and as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. Oh, I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
Oh! Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch? He was supposed to be
They don't
paired up
like
with
Gerald
you?
then, do they?
If so, sorry, Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
A few people from the Knights of Favonius stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah.
They're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just a walking accident waiting to happen.
Right, right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned up to join in. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, Paimon's sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Really?
For sure. Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Albedo? You mean the alchemist from the Knights of Favonius? He's one of the instructors too?
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him, but then we heard you calling for help. He must have left us at some point after that. Could he have gone back to keep looking for clues? Let's go back to the cavern and see if he's there.
Smell.
Still no sign of Albedo. This is weird. Where has he run off to?
Yeah.
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today. There's so many people.
It's like, wow, there's
around.
actually something.
It's never usually like this.
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed Albedo was gone. Huh. So he just didn't feel like helping us save
But y'all
Bennett?
just be slandering
Wait, what?
Albedo for no
what are
reason.
you talking about?
Like, he's like, bro, I'm right here.
Albedo? Where the heck have you been? We've been looking for you.
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to
Wait,
stay at
oh,
the cavern
fuck,
entrance?
it was a fake.
Huh?
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but first things first.
That's why they were so
I
confused about the Star
apologize,
Silver.
Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are. Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new
He's like, which one?
Yes, that's what I would be doing, if I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming. Albedo, I saw you taking Jewel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see. Interesting.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter. Someone who was impersonating me.
Impersonating you? To what end?
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now.
What, just like,
But
Google
these
just slammed there right
strange
now. It's like,
incidents
yeah,
do
actually, the
seem
entire
to
reason
be
why we left is
connected.
to talk to you. But based on finally, okay, at least they talk about it now.
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes and also an imposter. Of course, it's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
Bennett, what the fuck
I
do you deal
don't
with?
have any enemies.
I mean, hey,
And
yo,
I'm not aware
you know,
of having
anyone wants to
given
impersonate
anyone
you and
cause to
just
exact
fuck up your
vengeance
shit?
upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses. If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually.
Oh, that's their excuse to make the
Things can
event
only
keep
become
going.
clearer from that point on.
It's like, stay in the area and keep an eye on him, and wait for the coming
I'll give you the
days.
benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that an imposter went after Joel, and not you. I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Great. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together? Need any help?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. All because of my bad luck. But everything is fine now.
So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
And then there were 3.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you. Let's go to my camp.
I swear they do this on purpose.
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that...
Whoa! What a mess!
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Ah, painting's still here.
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order, it's time to talk.
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being. A human forged by human
Dude,
hands.
so much makes sense. There's so much
The
when
one
I
who
was
created me,
reading his story that didn't add up.
my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhine-daughter. A researcher from
Yo, that's
Cambria,
kind of a badass
also known
name.
as Gold.
A synthetic human? What the?
He's like, why am I so good at alchemy? Because I literally exist because of
When a pinnacle
alchemy.
attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning.
And why they
the
kept
apex
emphasizing
achievement
he's
is the
made a
creation
chalk.
of human life.
When you say Conria, do you mean?
Well, is Kaya about to somehow
I am
magically become
indeed
part of the story
somewhat
as well?
older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. I have no memories of it. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am
Comes
a
back to the
pure
Mauser because it's
alchemist.
the closest thing to
I
home.
live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us. Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place?
You'd say that what the song is playing right now.
Rhine-daughter created two miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon.
Oh, the dragon
Durin,
that
who
infected
died here.
the Valen.
Durin? So that makes you guys...
Wait,
brothers?
dragons. Oh, wait,
As
so you
sons of
literally
Rhine-daughter,
hanging out where he
Durin
is.
and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, are family.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite special.
That's right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard.
Oh, this is why they had this take place in Inazuma.
Because
Because that's literally what one of the areas are.
Paimon knows what you mean. When
It's like
you and
the
others
spirit
were
still
here
being
just
there.
now, the traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious. So Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed.
Wait,
Also, after he left us, why
wait.
did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. But that's merely crude conjecture. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight you should have to bear. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
Oh, we really did all this just because Paimon wanted to juice her.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's
Alright, we're
something
lucky.
really bad
Imagine if
going on, we can't
that
just
line's
leave you
exclusive
here to
because
deal with it on your own.
having done the other
That
one.
wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret. Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
All right. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned. And be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues. Then meet back here at this camp in a few days' time.
Sounds good to me.
I forgot there's a
But
whole.
please, whatever happens,
It's now just
Your
hitting me. The
safety
last
first
one,
at
like the
all
entire thing
times.
keeping us, was because of festering desire. It's like, hey, I need you to do some research on this sword, and so that's why we're staying here.
Time has come. Let's go meet
Wait,
old
what? What? Huh? Fuck. All right, what's the random stuff they have me do? Make a snowman to get the sword. Oh, at least they know. They know the ones that people like. Movement, track something, combat. I'll just stick with the quest in order to keep it going. But, we got one bit done. I've literally not spent anything. Saved up everything. Exclusively for the joke of, hey, we're gonna have a cryo character eventually get a rerun. And then this happened. I already have Albedo, so I don't need to worry. Albedo is one of the few characters that can be C0 and still, like, literally his constellations don't change much. I think it's only like C4, but then C4 is only if you have a Zhao, because it's just for the diving attack. So at least one. Hell, my main worry about this whole pull thing is that I've been preparing so much for this that I even got logged into fuck, I got C6 Bennett. I gotta remember to not input this, because I'm already at C5. Man. Just, I was saving it up so much that it's like, hey, here's the technically unofficial tracker. So you can see when you're set up for the 50-50. And also lets you prepare for when you got simulation. I already have C6 Noel. The scary thing is that when I did it, it told me that no matter how many times I did it when I was tracking my data, they said my first 50-50 would be broken by Kiki. I mean, yeah, she's good, but I'm still just nervous about it. I still don't have enough. You know what? I have enough for a normal pull. Honestly, the main reason why I'm doing this is for weapons, but I need the characters before I can start pulling weapons. And it's always bows, slingshots, emerald orbs, weapons that I literally can't use. You know, I'll take sacrificial, but I'm now at the weird state of literally all the characters that use sacrificial, I've given it. I'm running out of use for these bows. At least by the time the battle pass is over, I could do like one more 10 pull for the classic.
Albedo, we're here.
Traveler, Paimon. Your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
I've done absolutely
We
nothing.
all over the mountain, actually, but we didn't see anyone that looked like you.
Then again, I
or
can technically
that
say I
anyone else
investigated.
meeting you.
This the reason why I don't like returning to this place because I weirdly hit 100% recently on this mountain.
He appears to know that we are looking for him.
Lucky.
And has opted to lie low.
I think it's the perfect reason to never come back. He's always operated screwed. Ooh.
Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered
We'll
footprints
just
on
do a
some
footprint,
parts of the
yeah.
mountain. And although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself. The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
We can help with that. We have plenty of contact with the adventurers. So now we... Ah! What was that?
It came from that direction.
Could it be the imposter?
Wait, is Summit this week? Oh, fuck it. We'll go check out this mountain while I can try and figure out, is Summit this week? Oh my god, Summit is today. Holy shit. How'd I miss this? Smash Summit 12 is today. Today's so busy. First, Halo Infinite's single player is officially out. No idea how that's gonna go, but just the idea of holy shit, it's real. Still changes stuff. Especially after everyone going in, yeah, the multiplayer isn't bad. It's actually really fun. There are really people I know that it's ever since the online came. What the fuck are y'all doing here?
What are these poor souls doing here?
Alright, give me the cold meat. No. That's why I never cook anything with the cold meat. Oh, it's this. lost my frame rate. Oh shit. This is gonna be the excuse to— oh, never mind, it's just Eula.
That was most unfortunate.
What are you guys doing here?
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring
He's like,
survival
oh, you're
tips.
unlucky? Bet. I got the
After
perfect
that,
solution.
he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Well, as you can see...
It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
What the fuck,
Nice
that
and
is?
like unforgettable life events to me.
Yeah, this is like—
Anyway, you are correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet.
alright, now
have
Bennett's
had
bet makes more sense.
extraordinarily
We're the
poor
only
luck
person
over
that can
the
somehow
last few days.
counter his luck.
Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
He's like, stay light as fire
I'm
and do
sorry.
200 push-ups,
I'm the
100
one to blame
sit-ups.
for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone. I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
Ah, fuck fate.
I agree.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck.
Well, that's the actual
ourselves.
secret. We both
Really?
have horrible
I
luck
think
that
you
we
guys
somehow
have
make
way
it good.
better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows. How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
You guys. Aw, thanks. With a little luck from everyone combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet!
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. All right, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
If he's wrong, it's good.
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly.
He also has this
Guessing wrong
weird
when I
thing,
flip
like
an
he can't get hit
insignia
with
is
bad
one
luck
way
when
to
he's
use up
asleep
some
or
of the
knocked
bad
out.
luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
Look, it's math. It's math. This is why I suck at
This
fractions.
is making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Oh, because I'm actually nice.
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
It's luck. Luck doesn't make sense. It'll work.
Let me try. It's this way, right?
Technically.
Oh! Ow! My butt! What is this shard of ice doing here?
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
I'm gonna catch a break.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any
So
rash
yeah, I have to work
action.
with him. Run.
Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course. Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
Paimon's so sleepy.
He barely moved.
A nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right now.
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest. Take stock of our supplies, and decide how to get off this mountain.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this. The one thing that I can't use, or else he actually gets worse. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I have to just stare at that now. So many teams are dependent on my Bennett not enacting fire. Because he's pretty much become like my de facto healer, if it's not like shields. So yeah, activating the pyro thing would actually be good for like Diluc, but for everyone else, I'm just like, there's no way that could be good. Caster Bennett being one of the few, I think actually the only character in the game that being C6 is actually worse.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Like hell, Noelle literally changes from being a healer to a DPS when she hits C6.
I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
He's like, yo, wait a minute, let me craft them chairs.
Painting? He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing
That's right,
part
so
of
we
the
can make the
process.
juicer.
It's an elementary
But I still
level
don't get why we
technique.
just didn't go to Diluc for the
With
juicer.
enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one of the backrest?
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
And it's like, which specific chair do you want?
Me!
Which gamer chair do you
I'll also
want?
take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer? Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
You fly.
Cool, we have chairs now. This
Okay,
is
but the fact
so
that he actually did
comfortable.
make one.
Makes me want to
That's a
stay the
stool.
night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
I don't get why they do that. I'm happy because they fixed the timers. Wait, they say 18 the next day. Thank you, whoever added that you can go past 24 hours. Thank you.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could... It's almost ready now.
You gotta be kidding me, they actually required me to be fine.
Yay! Dinner's ready! Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Ah, Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too! It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Why are we doing this?
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Oh, no, Dad, no apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Not very worth finale.
Sticky
Nothing
honey
out.
roast.
Everyone was hyping this up.
That's
so
your
much.
favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure
I just want to know if they were hyping it
Give
for the
me a
sword.
sticky
They were
honey
hyping it
roast
up
from
for.
Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point.
Good taste.
She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
I feel like I was supposed to feel something from the cutscene, but it didn't hit. Instead of hitting us, I'm just gonna start slamming.
I'm doing alright. A leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
Alright, you two. Time to paint. Have you decided what to paint?
Oh yeah, fuck.
Like you
The entire
even
reason why
need
we were
to
doing this was because.
ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Sure.
That just hit me like right now.
But we
Because
should
saying
move
that.
elsewhere. We're
It's
likely to
random as
disturb
hell
Bennett's
because
sleep
like
if we
everything.
stay here,
So
let's go
we
outside.
don't think real weird, but it's like, hey, G4 TV's back.
Grab
G4 is
these
doing their
old
thing. They're
papers, brushes,
expanding.
and
They're doing the
pens.
crazy
Don't
thing
leave
of it's like, yeah, we're gonna
anything
stream it on Twitch. We're gonna stream it on YouTube, and you got it on cable TV. This looks, dude. Why'd I stick Benny? And you do it on cable TV as well. I think there's some other channel that I'm also forgetting. But the current weird thing that's happening is I forgot what convention he announced it at. Scott the Waz like had his. It's like, hey, yeah, they're gonna be like showing showing like his like reruns of certain episodes re-edited on G4 if you're watching it through cable. The weird thing is,
Let's paint here.
it's really just so effective as like, because it's edited for TV, so like the theme's gone because this theme is from, I forgot what game it was. The 3D Dot Heroes. I'm forgetting what it's called. 3D Dot Heroes. It's a game that's like, oh, it's inspired by Zelda one. So I describe it. I forgot the full name. It's a game where it's like you have a real big sword. That's all I remember from it. So I was like, most of like the game music is like gone instead. Original music.
Take this seriously, 'cause this is going on Paimon's wall.
But the weirdest thing is that some episodes are
Confidence is a good
uncensored.
thing.
Maybe.
Those to whom it is
But I
endowed
know
do
cable
well to
rules
flaunt
and
it.
broadcast TV rules
I'm
are
looking
different.
forward to the finished piece.
The weirdest thing about it though is it pretty much gave like a clear reminder of like the rating group. For example, in movies, to be PG-13, you are allowed exclusively one F-bomb. That's it. You go beyond that, you go up a rating. And for TV-14, it's the same thing. You're allowed one F-bomb and 15 shits. You go beyond that, then you go up a rating for some reason.
Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you?
In case you're wondering, it's like why people will be like so iffy on it.
Forget it.
I can't. It's a weird thing. Like, there's even some people legitimately have it written in their contract.
Come on. Paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
In their contracts, it's like if this is a PG-13 movie, I get the one F-bomb.
So great.
I think if I remember exactly, I think Samuel L. Jackson has that. Like it's a little thing that you got. What the fuck is that? Like it's a legitimate thing in his contract that's like, hey, PG-13, I get the F-bomb.
The brushwork is smooth and
That's gonna be a stamp one day. I can tell. They're gonna make this a stamp. They're gonna reveal it online. Wait, is this why? Whenever I open the game on the launcher, they're always like, hey, we got new stamps out. Is this why? This is the setup for.
Smooth, professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes!
This is slight of the comment. Comedy can't catch a break.
Traveler, have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Art comes from the heart. I mean, how else do you... And my heart is why I don't know how to draw hands. You're special. You're unique. You're
Special, huh?
There's a reason why they finally let us, like, if we go into the pot, we can actually add Paimon, not have it take up space.
Paimon's not convinced.
Because she's not on the ground, so she counts as flying.
But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Because it's not that bad.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments.
How?
Traveler.
It would be easier to just, like, redraw it than be like, yo, I got this. Here's how we edit it. How the fuck?
Alright then.
They're gonna turn around the camera and it's gonna be like, what the f-
Is this better?
It's a total ground up overhaul.
Not even the same.
It's so pretty. Is that really what Paimon looks like?
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting.
Think about the rating thing. As funny as it is.
So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this
depending on what's your favorite
like.
swear, that can change your rating. If you're more of a person who drops shit, you have a much safer chance of like hitting the PG-13. Which is important because like there was a weird era of YouTube where it's like depending on how much you swore, that could fuck up how much advertisers would want to tell you, but they wouldn't tell you.
Accurate description.
The more Paimon
So it's like, oh, you drop more fucks.
like.
You're probably going to need to go up a rating.
Great! Paimon has a portrait.
So trust in shits. Trust in shits. Being in shits is the true option. And just off of that alone allows me to weirdly be, as much of a mess I am, somehow fit teen rating.
I can paint you next time.
So I still have to hit the mature. I still hit the mature just in case. Because I have absolutely no idea what that does. I've hit it so, and I know so many streamers either don't have it or I've hit it so many times that it doesn't come up anymore.
Noisy, even, but I don't dislike it. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Oh yeah, plot.
Let's go meet up with everyone.
Oh, they changed it. Extreme aesthetic sense. Elegant and dignified. Enigmatic. Wait, what the fuck? This is just Mona Lisa. You can see it, the hand positioning, the tilt. Even the hatching and the shading is based off that style. I thought we were gonna get something like the... You know what? Let it rock. See, if you don't know art, you at least understand Mona Lisa's beautiful. It's funny because he wasn't even an artist.
Good morning.
Da Vinci wasn't even mainly an artist. This man did so much
great
shit.
last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance
God,
to head
I
down
feel
to the
like
base camp.
Let's go. If we make good
Take this
time,
mountain so
maybe we
seriously
can
that
all get
meanwhile I'm a
lunch
dumbass
together.
who's just wandering around. Oh wait, no, we got anime
insignia
cutscene.
just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no, avalanche!
Look out!
Surprise! I can't explanation for why that bridge is broken.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Paimon's fine.
Somehow I could fly.
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down
And
there
again,
and rescue them.
Bennett apparently
immediately.
loses his unluckiness when he's knocked out.
Let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me. Bennett!
A voice! Over there!
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really.
Got one more.
This
We got
kind of
one
thing
more.
happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
I'm just sliding off everything. Pick one, go.
No response. Are we definitely looking in the right place? He's not here either. Well, let's check with the others.
Wait, let me at least do this so I don't die mid cutscene.
Well, any sign of him?
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good. It literally still has the effect. That probably isn't gonna have any knockout mid cutscene.
Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
But we really know there's a clone, so how are you gonna prove that you're the real one?
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here.
Go on a
Guess
mountain.
flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me. I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory.
Hey, actually add
Bad luck has
avalanche.
nothing to do with it, okay?
Murder.
Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no.
It's like you're frowning for the first time in a long time.
Here.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Wait, no, one away. Got the double reason why I like doing it with this team. Just There it is. This is the place before it was like, hey, here's where you get introduced to your sword. Good old festering desire.
Whew, we've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Hey,
They want
what's
to
on
be
your
thinking.
mind? You seem a little distracted.
Like, you always want to actually like, hey, they're having trouble with like say
Something's
stuff.
up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I was just thinking. Whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's
Oh my
much
god,
more vast and
this feels
beautiful
correct.
here
It's
than
like,
I
why
realized.
does everyone just do the same spots? Let's make
If
them
it
all
were
realize
a
how
little
beautiful this
warmer
area
and
is.
a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
Yeah, just ignore the Fatui in the background.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
They're having me freeze after.
Wait.
Okay. Well?
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
No problem at all! Health and safety always come first.
Okay. Sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anything weird? Oh, okay. It's another one of these. They love doing these. Talk to everyone. Check in on everyone's condition. Okay, alright. No. I'm talking to you.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I
Like
sense
so
it
much
too.
shit's gone wrong that you're just ready
Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to.
We're just gonna go all in. We're gonna have it be like the thing. It's like, oh no, one of our members disappeared, but now we're not sure if it's that same member.
I think
Is it?
you...
It's like, watch out, he was wrong something. That's what the game's still having as default. Wait. That's not Ike. That's not Geo. Look at Bennett go. Even they know we use Bennett for the ult. Even they know. The biggest movie. I was faking this whole time.
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet.
We gotta fight this damn flower again. We did this already. We're doing it again.
This'll be a challenge.
Just come out.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size.
Stand clear. Animal test 63.
Oh.
Everybody stand back! Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up!
Okay. No, where is that? There. Pick up the thing.
Stand clear. Animal test 6301.
Fine. I'll pick up the shit. Hit the fruits. How the fuck you want me to hit that? Are you gonna slam it down yet? Slam it down. Gotta be fucking shit. They really expected me to have Amber ready.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let me pick up the shit.
Shoot!
No, get the
Can't
heal.
afford any more bandages.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Let's light it up!
Oh my god, you're so small.
Enhanced animal mod.
Witness the power of Gurwa. No, my...
Don't do this now.
I'm going in!
There. Well, that wasn't as bad. Also, it's just like the initial event. Just handle the shield and then it's over. It was not full in the frame rate, but it's still the same.
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Alchemy.
Not typically, but conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life
the
to
same
do
dragon that
unfathomable
poisoned the
things,
Valen, and also the
it would most likely
dragon
be
that you were
here.
poking those fangs in to
Durin
make
was
those
an
weapons.
artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast
I thought you were about to just say
terrifying
endless
hotbed of
possibilities.
possibilities.
Like, yo, bowling for
The
soup. I love
avalanche.
that song.
It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting
Wait, but
everyone
no,
that
but
I've
then
had
why would the
contact
flowers
with.
steal the notes?
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate.
Oh, this is why it's like,
In other
oh, if you
words,
pick up the plant and don't
the
pay
whopper flower
attention,
likely has an instinct
it can
to
be like, you thought it was a
replicate
mint, but it was
in
just a whopper
place.
flower.
As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human,
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
yes, maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Oh, and I'm kind of sad that we don't get to
Yes,
fight it.
That's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
They just jumped the kid.
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some
Gotta be
details.
kidding.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
Legs wrong.
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Huh? Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go!
There's a reason why they had this be a 3-day thing. Wait, it's just at the camp. I can just teleport. Take as much time as possible, because there's still a lot of dialogue to go through. Ah, my bad.
Woohoo! I'm back! Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough given your situation.
Come on, don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks
Wait,
like the
didn't she
kids
say
are
she
not
left
here
one
to
of the
get
instru-
off the mountain
left
and
one of them
find
like
more
literally just like, hey, we just left them doing physical
Feels
exercise.
like an action-packed chapter
I
has
haven't met
come
up with
to
them.
a
Literally just
close.
left some kid just working out on the mountain.
Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then please, come with me. You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Everyone be like, yeah, let's rest, and they all
Are
just
you
go
going
back.
to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here. Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away?
As if there was a choice. Oh, and they teleport us. At least they're making it easier. Oh, have to manually do it.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topic.
Hey, it's custom private.
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter. Yes. This mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
I think I must do something about
Ooh,
voice.
sounds like the beginning of
They're
a
gonna explain
big
something about vocal
story.
cords.
Keep going.
Well,
That's all I
Can't
thought when
deny
I
that
first
what
saw
I'm
him. I
about
saw
to
that
say
Mark was
does sound
actually
like something
freaking
from a
Metal Gear
children's
Solid 5.
storybook.
And, oh, the vocal
So,
parasite.
what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo?
A scar.
A crest?
That's literally why you
Something
can't really recreate scars.
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art.
Their mark that they were
My
there.
mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Is this why your stuff is all about
Creating life
flowers?
artificially, on the other hand,
Like,
involves
literally,
to
this
a
game
certain
is like his
extent,
main damage
the
is through the
introduction
blossom.
of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form.
You gotta put it in.
When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the imposter intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
It's like, so why are you telling me this?
You are fundamentally
It's
different
like, oh,
from
because
other
you're
people.
weird, so I don't
have
care.
few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as
Alright, that's
nothing
actually
more
like the
than a
biggest
tall
flex.
tale.
I can tell you
The
anything because no one
transcendent
will
and
ever
miraculous
believe you.
are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
Ordinary's hard.
People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all of the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can
Making up
do
is easier,
that.
making it go.
Oh.
How many stories have I seen just
I didn't
die?
know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide into that. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that
Wait, so you
case,
lied to me
how
this whole
about we
time?
have a storytelling contest. We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time.
Oh, that's the excuse.
And
Like, come back
when you
after
have
the
found some
days to
inspiration.
figure out your stories, and then
We'll
make
see
that the
whose
event.
story is more compelling.
Deal. Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
Oh fuck, you got another one.
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
I was about to say, I was like, how are they making this like a 2-act thing? It's like, how are they making this 3 acts? Because you were doing it in 3. No. It's actually just a 2-act story. That adds up. Your arcane foods, activate, kill it. Don't absorb a essence. Feel without being hit. After it throws out the feel while being hit by the flame chemistry.
Guess what? Paimon's
Okay,
story
no,
is
never
finished.
mind. There's still more.
Let's go see Albedo again.
Wait. Do I have enough? I actually have enough that I can do it after. Holy hell! It's now still hitting me like how many I have. Alright, please. Please. Please don't be a pity breaker. Yeah. It was worth it. It was worth it. Oh, thank God. Literally was saving everything for this. Well, fuck. I hit the pity, but I won the 50-50. I hit the pity, but I won the 50-50. I literally have done tests. I've literally done, like, experimental draws, and it literally, every time, it was literally they kept saying it's like you will definitely get cryo, but every single time I did it, they're like you will hit Kiki. I've really been grinding her shits for like the last 2 months out of preparation. Oh, and for one, this great sword. Finally free. Finally free. I can build a cryo team now. I can build a. But now we have the new problem. I have her, and now we have to go and swap the banner again and keep going. Because now I need her weapon. Because I have no. Oh. Well, that's cool. I have no idea what this bow does. Because I have no claymores. I literally have no claymores at all. Like, I was even doing, like, boss grinds to level up to, like, get them tiers to grind their talents. Even then, I'm not getting, like, claymore billets. What? I got it fucking twice. I don't know what this bow does. Alright, well, the character equipped is not... What the f... While the character equipped in this weapon in the party but not in the field, the damage increases 2% every second up to a max of 20. I have no idea who would use it. Wait, no, wait, no, this could actually... This? No, wait, maybe. This could work for Fischl. Because Fischl's technically, you put out Oz, you don't put out Fischl. So you can literally have Fischl sit in the party, build up the timer, drop Oz, dip, still have the damage be high. I'd have to like rebuild everything.
Livonius with you next time.
Ah, damn. Let's finish this event first. Finish it, and then I'll just spend everything. Cause I gotta try and get her a weapon. That's it. That's all. All right. But the best thing about that, I'm technically done now. There's really nothing else I need. Because unless Ito is like some legendary dude who is like absolutely worth changing the Geo team, I don't necessarily need him. I technically can quit until like Sumeru, unless they add something incredible.
Story is ready.
Everything else is set.
How about you? Do you
Oh
need
fuck
some
it!
more time?
Instead of like having the filler stream be Genshin, I'll swap to 14 and just struggling when I can get in again. The game's literally bullying me.
Please,
Everyone else is struggling to get in. Meanwhile, I click it. It's like, hey, you want a free trial? Yeah.
There was
No.
an evil researcher who went
No.
into the mountains.
The only person I know who could literally gets in is because he's literally waking up at like 3, 5 in the morning, getting into the queue, while also being on a smaller server.
Finally took on a human form. Then they stood by the side of the mountain
Do
to
it.
wait for unsuspecting bypass.
Ride the free trial hell.
Whoever spoke to them, they would ask them
Oh,
questions
Crystal,
such
Mover.
as,
It's like they're
"Who am
lucky
I?
as hell. But even
Who are
still,
you?"
even
If the
still, they have the
bypasser
queue
got the
times.
wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be
Hell,
a
I'm still
yelp
sitting here. Oh, you're
before the
buying. Okay, you get to skip the
wildflower
line.
ate them
You'll still have to
alive
wait.
in
You'll still have to
one
wait.
bite.
Because I thought, oh, it won't be bad because it's coming out
Truly
officially.
frightening.
And then I found out, no, it's still pretty bad.
You two aren't scared
It's
at all.
really, really bad. It's like if the queue was crowded for early access, of course it's gonna be worse when it's officially out.
Go write your own.
Oh, weird about it. I didn't even hit that. It's like, oh, it was early access the whole time. And the fact that people literally was finished the story while in early access. God.
In other words, the Whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their
Wait, it
victims.
just now hit me that the story Paimon just told actually was just a thing.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives?
Yeah,
And
this
eat
is
their
literally the
food?
thing.
Eat their whole family?
That's why people respect the thing.
It's a
Good
good
as
story.
shit.
Oh, may I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
Yes.
You got a real mean streak, Albedo.
Mine is a little longer than yours.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be like, all right, mine's a longer.
Starts
Check out this
with an
cutscene.
alchemist.
There's gonna be a story. There's
The
gonna be a
great
cutscene.
alchemist once
It's
created
talking.
Subject 1.
Talking.
Subject 1
Oh,
was her
okay.
proudest
Us.
achievement.
Yeah, let's tell the story of
and
what we just went
successfully
through.
blended
Him.
into human
All right, I'm gonna
society.
tell you my life story, but as a
No one
story, so
ever
none of you
would have
believe
thought
it.
that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects
Oh
from failed
fuck! This is Mega Man
experiments
story.
had been discarded.
This is Mega
but
Man's
had
story.
not
Photo
died.
Man just absolutely
Subject
hated.
2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later,
I thought I
he
was
was
the original.
resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including
Look, it took me like,
Subject 1, who had somehow
you know, the funny thing is, like, I was
miraculously
joking
blended
about
in
it.
among them.
I was joking about it
Never
before I
in
started the
Subject 2's
stream,
wildest
only because I realized that's
imagination
like,
had
you
he thought
know,
it possible for
I've been doing this
experimental
grind
life forms
daily
such
to
as
try and
they
make sure that if I did get
deceive
Ebola,
everyone so
she'd be
successfully.
ready immediately.
He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a
So I
friend.
thought the joke was like, what if I did just like
Witnessed
an
their
hour
affection
a dailies?
They addressed him by name.
And then I realized how
This
annoying that
was
would
what
be.
Subject 2 wanted.
Like, that's
Now,
hard. That's honestly something I
all
think
that
is really
Subject 2
impressive.
desired
People
was
who
to
are able to
replace
play games
Subject
that are
1
meant to be like, just
and
do your
take the
dailies
joy
and
of his
quit,
existence for himself.
and somehow make it interesting.
This is giving Paimon the chills.
Especially the ones who do it for free to play. That's crazy.
Scary.
Subject 2 began to
Hell,
unfold his
like I
plan.
ran into them because like, oh,
He stole
the
Subject
event.
1's
I don't know if it
books and
ended.
notes
The
and
thing where it's like,
studied all
hey,
that Subject
give
1
2
had learned from
subs,
the
you get
alchemist.
the KFC wings.
Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly.
The main
He
reason why I
changed
ended
his
up
face into
knowing
an
about his
exact
league
replica
because
of Subject 1's face.
it's like, oh, so it's like if I
Then,
sub and I get the sub
he found
account,
a plant with
yes.
mimicry capabilities.
So someone gifted
and
a sub to a
transformed it
stream I
using
wasn't
dragon
watching.
blood
I was like, ah,
and alchemy.
shit. Why did you? I was like, oh.
And so, not only did Subject
You know, I
2
missed it. The
transform
one
his own
happy thing about the
appearance to
event, though,
perfectly match that of Subject
even
1,
if you don't sub,
He
even
also
if it's like,
created a
oh, but I
third
can't sub,
entity,
but you still want to support them,
Subject 3.
every person who was part of the event had their own code.
But Subject 2
It's
wanted to
from
become
getting
a
those codes that
perfected
actually
human.
gave me enough prio
So,
gems to pull Eula.
He erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection.
Oh god, just ignore this whole story. It's like, surprise, there's 3 of them.
In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an
It's
instinct.
free.
He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something.
Hell, I'm weird when it comes to the
Human
wings
beings
anyway.
are defined by their flaws.
Hell, it would blow my mind if they
Subject
actually
2's
did it the
plan
same
was
way, like
meticulously
internationally.
crafted.
Like, go
Subject
pull up to
3 would draw
KFC and just
Subject
order
1's
something.
attention.
Get a code on
After
your
Subject
receipt,
1
put it
disposed
in.
of Subject 3, he would
It's
assume
probably
the
easy to
threat
do
had now
locally.
disappeared and would let his guard down.
So many companies are like
The next
weird.
moment that Subject 1 was alone,
Like, for the weirdest example,
Subject 2 would make his
Lawson's,
move.
7-Eleven,
Eliminate Subject 1
Sega.
and become the only one
All of these are
remaining.
companies where their
He
headquarters
would
are now in
secretly
Japan.
replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories.
But they started as
Inherit his
American
identity,
companies.
Residence,
But because they did
clothing,
better
sword,
overseas,
name,
it's someone ended up
and
where it's like,
friends.
just
People
drag.
would
And
have
now it's like,
no
now we're over
idea
there.
that the individual
Like, hell,
they knew
KFC. Who
had
thinks
become somebody
KFC?
else from one day
But
to
nah,
the next.
KFC has the whole, it's like, yeah, nah, you eat fried chicken for Christmas. Like, that much of a market reach. That doesn't make sense. Like, how do you get there?
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered
Oh,
the
it
mix.
feels like a joke.
Subject
But
2
nah, that's
tried
just
to make
normal.
contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he
Imagine
was
this is
different
actually
from
the end of it. If
Subject
this is
1.
the end of it, I'll literally just do the pulls for the weapon and just end the stream. And this is it.
What's
I'll
wrong?
do the grind for the sword
Are you
off
scared?
stream. Because I know it's gonna take me forever. Because I need his sword still.
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2
Owen,
had
I
to
don't know.
dispose of.
Story time.
It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore
Man, and
poisonous
flowers.
thorns.
What's going on about it?
In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants.
I don't
Only
know.
a perfect rose can fetch a high price.
We'll say it's like we don't
If
like
the
poisonous
inferior
plants.
specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness,
Honestly, one of the most
they would have to
one of the
take
few
the
plants that I
gardener out
remember
of the
to this
picture,
day is poison ivy.
using their poisonous thorns.
Worth it.
This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and
Ivy's
waited
nice. It's interesting.
patiently.
It's pretty. Just don't touch it.
Maybe soon, he would get his chance to become truly human.
This is. It's literally sitting here like, wait a fucking minute. This sounds real.
That was intense! So what happened after that?
There's no
Did
way.
Subject 2's plan succeed?
That when literally the last time we talked is like, yeah, no, I could tell my whole story,
Fortunately,
and you think it's a
it is
story
just
because
a
of that
story.
bullshit.
And even in this
3 days
story,
later, wait a minute.
Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures.
Well, my
I'm
friend.
glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes,
Wait, if he's back,
when I
then
think about how
oh
mighty
fuck, he
the
literally
power
like
of
went separately.
alchemy
It's like
is,
it's time to go kill the other one. Personally,
I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny, and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve?
I was really excited the game to like actually like give the opportunity. It's like, oh, give some like real inspirational answer. He's like literally sitting here. It's like, how? It's like, what the fuck are we to like deem those great us greater, and who gives us the right to? Hey, yo, how I feel when he killed that guy?
Nothing special. But whenever I think about it,
I still
a
feel off that
twinge
one of the
grief.
hidden quests in Inazuma is literally to go kill like 7 ghosts.
Traveler, are you here?
Hey, is that
That's the most fucked up shit because
Thought
everything
we
else
might
is like,
find
normally
you
it's like you take them down. But no,
We're
that
here
quest
to
is like,
deliver a
no, it's very
message from
clear you
Cyrus.
kill them.
There's gonna be a big event
Because the
down at
last two
base
you
camp,
fight
and
are
they want
literally
you there
making
too,
graves.
Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
You're bloodthirsty.
Go, Albedo. Bye for now.
It's like, oh yeah, the
Then
event
I
ended.
won't
The
keep
event that
you.
did absolutely nothing to be a
I
part
have
of.
some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
I'm still off the wait. That oh, never mind. Started. I thought it was about to say event, and it's like that's it. Like what cutscenes is gonna have us do? Not joke. I 100% was waiting for them to just be like, over. It's like ended to be continued. Wait, Joseph.
Huh? Who is this guy?
Allow me to introduce.
Oh my
Joseph.
god, they found his
He's
dad
Joel's
after a
father.
year.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler.
But this man is wearing short sleeves. How the hell did he survive on
a snowman together.
over a year?
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you.
Well, there's no
enough.
way you were on that mountain. You ditched.
Wow, this is amazing. Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time.
Oh my god,
Go
Pallid
on,
did
Pallid.
something.
Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling
Holy
down
fuck, he
on
tells
me.
a story in the
So
same voice I
trusted
do.
my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. This is actually a dope story.
Off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain.
It's like, yeah,
The place I
anyway,
fell to
everything
was
looked
somewhere I
good.
didn't recognize,
I
and
ate
I
shit.
sustained a few injuries.
I was like,
remember
this is
thinking
horrible.
To myself, this
Anyway.
is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life.
Bro, I nearly died like that. I'm not joking.
He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Yeah, lucky he didn't break anything. Yeah, it's for the story. It's for the story. You gotta make it sound interesting.
I thought he must have
That's
been
the power of
from the
chance.
Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own name. The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then, so I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yozerv suddenly started to remember.
My memory has still not fully
Wait,
recovered.
no.
but
What if it? Wait,
Joel
no.
and his
Wait,
mother,
wait,
they are the only ones that I will not
wait.
know that I cannot forget.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here.
They're not gonna
Joel.
do that, right? They're not
Daddy's
gonna
right
do some
here.
fucking bullshit over it's like
sir.
just the natural
Don't you
logic
remember
of,
anything else
damn,
about
he knows nothing.
The poor princess? Feeding the foxes?
He just took this body because he wanted to be a body.
I'm sorry. I have no recollection.
He's a
Maybe it's
fake.
because of the head trauma.
They're really gonna do this.
I'm not
That's
sure.
the final act. I can't be
woke up and
used, so
found
I'll be
myself
somewhere
covered
else.
in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate
He's
who
a
I
fake.
was or how I
Aw.
got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried about you.
This imposter
I'm
really
all right
killed his
now,
dad.
Joel. Oh, don't cry.
It's like I'm left.
Daddy's
It's like,
not going
oh, it's like
anywhere.
I don't know who this
I'm
is, but
here
I
to
want to be a
stay.
human. Oh fuck, I have a kid.
This is good. This is good.
It's not. You can't have all those
You know
two
what,
acts,
though?
that whole
I
conversation.
definitely think my luck got worse after running into Bennett on that mountain.
I knew it. Ugh,
I'm at the point where they just blame Bennett for it. It's like, damn, something went wrong.
No,
Fuck you,
no.
Bennett.
I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on a mountain this huge. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky enough.
Pallet. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh yeah, I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks everyone. You all helped look after me, and
I really want to believe that this
always
is actually a
remember
happy ending, but everything in my heart is
But I
telling me it's
guess
a
I can't
fake.
take the
The kid's
snowman
dead.
with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine. It's such a shame.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Oh, check this out. This is why I have a vision.
Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now! How cool is that?
And every time I look at his face,
How
it's
can
like,
I ever repay you all? Thank you all. Thank you. From
please
the
let us
bottom of
actually
my
be
heart.
happy.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now. I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
Joel's
Very
dead.
well, very well. It's time for Pallet and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus, I
I'm just
think
getting
you
in
kinda
trouble
made
because
up
of an
for my
avalanche.
mistakes this time, you know?
That isn't even anything I did.
See you guys.
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Is this going to continue getting
you
random
sure?
charms to be like,
This
hey,
must
you
be
did an
really
event.
important to you.
Here's a random
Come
item
on
in your
now,
inventory
just
so
take
you
it.
can remember
No
you
need
did
to make
this.
such a fuss.
Wow. Now our snowman won't melt either. Great.
You're welcome.
Snowman I still haven't
Just
made.
keep it. That's all I ask. Amber and I have
Painted
some
it,
business
please.
to attend to now. See you later.
See you. they've all got their own stuff to do now. Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragonspine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about how to make a fruit juicifier machine.
Why are we still not just talking to Dilute?
Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty eager to please after all.
You think I'm joking? I wish I was. Literally, I still remember this. It's like Tycoon of Winery Empire, and I still remember. It's been like a year, but I still remember it. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, favorite food.
You want to know what's in my glass? It's grape juice. My drink of choice.
Takes juice. Why are we not going to? Literally the most obvious person. Fine.
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are you?
Timaeus, will you help us?
Snow us.
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
No, but Paimon's Sunsettias are gonna go to waste without it.
We have like 800 in our pockets.
And
We're
the time it would take
good.
me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus?
Huh?
We meet again.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
That's impossible.
Oh shit. Wait a minute. For really having this bit that we didn't see the whole time.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this. Right, Traveler?
It's like even the smirk is like, wait a fucking minute. They learned imperfections.
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck? From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
No, wait, no, I can't tell with him. I can't tell anymore.
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts
It's
all
like
year
the
round.
secret is freezing it.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them.
You can juice frozen fruits.
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
As fuck.
Certainly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work. Okay then, shall we go with that idea?
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees. Who
Choose more
knows?
fruit.
Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you will have some fresh Sunsettias.
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a gardener. That's not the goal here.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
What's the point of this? Where are we going?
Albedo, stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sunsettias.
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super duper sweetest Senseias ever! And they're not for you!
Okay, but they're just Senseias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Really?
No, it doesn't make sense. What the fuck did this...
Welcome. How can I help you?
Huh. You know what? I don't know what I expected. No, I'll take it. I'll take lighthearted. I'll take it. All right, now to pull for this weapon and we're done here. All right, I got how many? I can do two. I have no idea. I was only tracking my character pulls. I have no idea how my weapon rates are, but I rarely pull weapons, so it's give me anything. Okay, all right, Welp, I actually this one's actually funny. Because of this, I now actually have Sayu's best weapon. Because Sayu's issue is that she needs to use E too often. She's the only character that has a long timer and needs to use it often. And it's weird that she's a great sword, so that was actually worth it exclusively for her. And because Sayu's current weapon is what people recommend if I can't get, well, Eula's weapon, the fish. Give me a sacrificial sword and I'd be happy. Oh, no, I was happy that it wasn't. Yeah, the fish is free. It's one of the weird, like, good ones. It's like the catch. It's one of the free-to-play weapons that are actually good. Why'd I get two? Not for proof, I'll just show it. This is gonna be the most irritating thing because I'm never putting it on.
Benny's adventure.
Primate's real. Yeah, no, let's just see what Lord. This is what I've been like having on site. But because I have greatsword, it's actually worth it for her. Then where is she? There you go. And now she. So we get an actual weapon. Oh, doesn't even need to worry about it. It's horrible though. I have none of her. You know what? I have some of her stuff ready. I just get to steal as much from Razor as possible. You. One of these feathers. I forgot which one. It's this one. And then I have none of the rest fully ready. Because she can take this attack, but it kind of sucks. She wants crit damage, not crit rate, which I don't have good stats for yet. And this one's physical. I don't know if I have physical yet. No, so which physical am I stealing? Look, this is the cursed thing about trying to build a character. You get stuck in this forever. And do I have any good physicals? This one potentially can be good. I just need to check what its 4th stat is. So Just toss some of you in. Why are so many of the ones I don't want? We really have like a good self stat. Alright, this I might need that. This one I definitely won't need. Alright. What's your first substat? Defense, it sucks. Great. Like, congratulations, you're just gonna steal razors again. Here, it's what's kept me stuck. Heck, it's like, yeah, this works, but it went all in on HP, which is worthless. Not for this build. Well, maybe. I don't think I need that much energy recharge. A lot of the team has high energy recharge, so she doesn't need it as much. Recharge elemental, but that's a risk. This is literally what I do. I'm just stuck sitting here and I'm just like, do I want to take the gamble? Where's it gonna go? Or do I just steal what Razor has and call it? Because even what Razor had wasn't even that good. Got this done. That's for later. I still gotta grind more later. Hell, even do the talents, I have to level her up. Wait! I have to level her up. Do the event real quick. I can get one more fate. And then, because I'm doing one more fate, I already have to level up Eula anyway.
My fighting skills just got a whole lot stronger. But I shouldn't get too conceited just yet.
Wait, what the
There are some truly formidable knights among our ranks, and I must outperform them immeasurably if I wish to defeat them and avenge my clan.
Wait a minute, how high is your crit damage? Why am I going crit? Okay, well, she's cryo. Cryo naturally increases crit rate, so increasing crit damage actually makes more sense. No, it's fine. It's not like I need like a general pull right now. That's just me feeding my ego. Wait, I forgot what else I was doing. You know what? I might as well just put it together now, so that way I don't forget to have this set up. Because it can finally exist. Even if it's not fully set, just that way I always have it on my mind.
Ready for reconnaissance.
I mean, it can work. The main bit about it. Trigger against enemies that are frozen and affected by cryo. It will always be frozen with this tea. Then again, Raiden's apparently really good with Eula. Because Eula's main issue is that need energy recharge. Figure it out later. None of these are set. And now I get the fun bit of it's just non-stop grinding the most random. Wait, why are you still here?
Dragon spine is too cold for ordinary fruit trees to survive. But
Still
if
here.
one day Dragon spine did become home to gardens and orchards, there would be more reasons for people to visit. Perhaps a little life is the key to attracting people. Life may exist in all kinds of unfathomable forms, and in all manner of unthinkable environments. Mysterious, yet tenacious. Perhaps this is what makes life so special.
Wait, don't I still have one more pull? I forgot about that. Alright, the last one, and then I'm out. Give me something good. Wait! Wait! We have a chance. Yeah. Fuck, now I have to level this up too. But I got it. Ending one's here for some reason. That's why gotcha is a mistake. This is why instead of investing my time in RNG that drains my life, I'm instead going to invest my time in MMO that is also draining my... I will drain a ton of time. It's from one to another. But I got it. And now it's gonna take forever, and I'll now not be able to pull anything for like half a year. Hey, even confirming even more reason why I shouldn't let go of Ningguang. E3 now. Where's your sword? Where's your sword? There you are. This was full. This was done. It was ready. And now... God. Wait, since I can level up the weapon... No, I can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. You know what? I'll do my like free pull later. Now I just have a shit ton of stuff I need to grind. This is how they keep you in. This is how they keep you in. It's the moment you think you're out. But literally there's nothing else but grind. That's all I got. So there's literally nothing else I could even stream if I wanted to. Alright, we're done. I'm gonna suffer grinding this out. And then I dip until like the next major event. If I'm gonna do like a random stream, it's literally gonna be me just trying to get into Final Fantasy. Just suffering Final Fantasy 14 of a real dumb bet I made to max out the trial version for everything. Because the person who I made the bet with is someone who actually did it. Then went on to play the full game, and they're currently doing it right now with everything in Endwalk. For Friday... I don't know. It's kind of because of you, but I'm gonna see if I can get Xbox Game Pass work. Mainly because you gifted it. Figure it out. See if it works, something. If not, fuck it. Let me start. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're done. Oh wait, so one second. I got work. Hey, that's actually a good time. Yeah, you're gonna call it. Thank you for watching. Till next time. Work still. Oh my god. Nah. Oh, now my settings are working. What if the audio is playing? Wait, let's fix it. Why does that work? Why does that fix it? Till next time.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world over you. My time is my word. Your words will never let me disappear. I'm blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill